Oh. What is going on, everybody? I am Rob Westerman, the third of GBP Daily, and thank you for tuning in to the Rob Westerman Show. You can find me all over social media at GBP Daily, and if you are not already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate that. It is Sunday, November 24th, and your Green Bay Packers are 8-3. A big win today over the San Francisco 49ers with a score of 38-10. A belt to butt whooping here today. An all-around dominant performance this afternoon. And although there were some moments where it felt like we were kind of letting them hang around, our defense stepped up to slam the door shut on an injured Niners team. Josh Jacobs led the way. Today was a monster from start to finish, 26 carries, 106 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns on the day. Seemed like every time he had the ball, he was making guys miss, and that is because he was. In total, he forced 15 missed tackles, which is the most by any ball carrier this season. And on the season overall, he has forced 67 missed tackles, which ranks second across the league. He's been the signing that we were all hoping for and more. So speaking of signings, Xavier McKinney with another interception, and he's up to 7 overall this year. Another signing that has been an absolute gem so far this season. Without Josh Jacobs and Xavier McKinney, I think it's safe to say our record would look a lot different than where we're at right now at 8-3. Jordan Love had himself a day at the office. No turnovers. Was efficient with the ball. 13-23 passing, 163 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a passer rating of 107.7. Looks like he's starting to kind of hit his stride here and get into a little groove. He was making some nice throws, especially on third down early in the game, specifically to Romeo Doubs. I think there were 3 consecutive third down conversions where Romeo made the catch to move the chains. And unfortunately, though, for Romeo, he did go down with a concussion. So with a short week, I am not so sure how he'll fare in healing up before Thursday night's game against Miami, but that is something to monitor as the week goes on for sure. Without further ado, what you've all been waiting for, let's dive into some questions here. Get to talking some Packers football. The sole reason of why I'm here with you guys is to chalk it up. And as always, the Nicolet Law hotline is now live. You want to be a part of the show? You got a Packers question? You got something to chime in about? Give me a call, 319-242-2332. The number is on the screen. I'm taking your calls right now. Join the show. Ask some questions. Have some fun with me and chat some Packers. My man Jeremy in the house. My man Jeremy's got some good content over there. Check out Jeremy Hadler. He's got some live streams going on, putting out some good content. Thank you, Jeremy, for hopping in. What else we got? Chat is chiming up. My man Jonathan's in the house. Let's go, Trey. Hell of a win. Absolutely. Clyde, go, Pack, go. BR, go, Pack, go. Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in. It was a fun one today, wasn't it? It was. Chef Ramsey, my man. What a game. Josh Jacobs showing Aaron Jones up. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Some fighting words there with Chef Ramsey. Aaron Jones did have himself a decent game today. Not as good as Josh Jacobs, of course. My man Laquan in the house. Big dubs. Big dubs. 49ers got wiped. It was a belt-to-butt game today. Absolutely. Nick, this is the Green Bay I need to see from here on out. 4 for 4 in the red zone and third down conversions. I think they were 5 for 5, if I remember correctly. So maybe you're right. Either way, I'll take it. Aaron Jones, 3 touchdown game versus Cowboys, or Josh Jacobs? Which running back are you taking blindly? Oh, Chef, don't be hitting me with that stuff. Give me Josh Jacobs because he's on our team right now. I'll take Josh. Eviction game. I'm back, my boy. We took care of business. Love you, brother. Green Bay or no way. Green Bay or no way. Get the biscuits and gravy ready, my man. Absolutely. Nick, Miami's better than the record shows. They are hitting their stride, but I think we are the better team. It's going to be a tough one Thursday night. I'll be in the house. I cannot wait to be in Lambeau Field on Thanksgiving. No better way to celebrate Thanksgiving than at Lambeau Field. That is for sure. It's going to be a tough game. Tua was talking a little smack this afternoon, saying, "Hey, bring on the cold, man. Bring it on. It's going to be a good one." You know, Tyreek and Jalen Waddle are going to be ready to rock. A-Chain, he's good. Tua, he's playing pretty good these last two games. So look out. But right now we're talking Packers 49ers. We got about a day tonight and maybe a little bit of tomorrow's show to celebrate the win. And then boom, quick turnaround. Miami's coming to town Thursday night. But for the next 12 or so hours, we can celebrate this one. And then we got to turn the page pretty quickly. So thank you, Nick, for hopping on. I appreciate you. What else we got? Terrence. I don't care if they're injured. A win is a win. I completely agree, Terrence. Seemed like that was the sentiment around the locker room after the game as well. Jordan Love said pretty much the same thing. Keyshawn Nixon had some words about how injuries are not an excuse for losing and referenced our squad winning a few games back when Jordan was down. So winning in the NFL is hard. No matter who you're facing, you see it all the time across the league with teams losing to teams that they have no business losing to. But your Packers did what they needed to do today. Win and win big against a team without most of its playmakers. Thank you, Terrence, for hopping on. Have yourself a great Sunday evening. Jason, Josh Jacobs signing might be bigger than the Xavier McKinney signing. Whew. Well, Jason, this is a good problem to have, right? Trying to figure out which signing was better because they are both playing lights out so far this year. Josh Jacobs had somewhat of a slow start, but has been so consistent, and as of late, pretty dominant. And on the flip side, Xavier pretty much has been an interception machine. Had another one today, had a pass breakup on fourth down to force a turnover on downs. Both of these guys have played huge parts in most of our wins this year. So shout out to Xavier, shout out to Josh, and shout out to Brian Gutekunst for bringing these guys in. That is for sure. All right. Let's get the fact of the day rolling, shall we? You guys are going to like this one. It is a good one.
For your Green Bay Packers fact of the day, brought to you by TickPick. TickPick guarantees to have the lowest prices on Packers tickets. If you find cheaper tickets elsewhere, TickPick will give you 110% of your money back. If you want $20 off your next ticket order, use the code Packers20 at checkout. That's Packers20. This promo code can only be used in the app, so be sure to download the TickPick app today.
Okay, we got ourselves a good one. Here are the total of interceptions on the year so far. The New York Giants, 1, which is crazy, which is the least in the league. Xavier McKinney, 7. I still cannot believe they let this guy walk. I also can't believe they let Saquon Barkley walk. All I can say is thank you, New York. I couldn't be happier to have Xavier McKinney on our squad, and it's all because of you. So shout out to the New York Giants, and shout out to TickPick for partnering up with myself. I used TickPick, Phil, for the game against the Cardinals a few weeks back, and I just used TickPick for the game I'm going to on Thursday. So they guarantee the cheapest Packers tickets. That's it on the market. And if you find cheaper tickets elsewhere, they will give you 110% of your money back. So they're putting their money where their mouth is at. So hit up TickPick, download the TickPick app, use the code Packers20 for $20 off your ticket order. My man Phil in the house. Evening, Rob, bringing home the dub on the drive back to Minnesota. Let's talk about that Watson drop tomorrow. How shall we? Phil, you just had to bring it up, didn't you? You just had to bring it up, didn't you, Phil? That Christian Watson drop hurt. That one hurt deep. That's for sure. I'm going to try and forget about it. And he's been playing pretty dang good. He had 4 catches for $150 last weekend. I'm going to let it slide. But, man, that one hurt. That one freaking hurt. It brought me back to the first game against the Vikings. I know we don't want to talk about it, but we are. Where he dropped that bomb to start the game. Yeah, he had a touchdown right here and couldn't haul it in. Thankfully, it didn't come back to bite us. But in games further down the road here, it might. So hopefully that's just a one-off. And I think it is. But that Christian Watson drop was killer. Thank you, Phil. Drive safe back home, my man. Appreciate you hopping in. Randy, go Pack Go from Arkansas. Awesome Packer win. Go Pack Go, Randy. Thanks for hopping in the chat. Appreciate you. Yosef, Jordan did not throw an interception today. Yosef, I posted yesterday that Jordan Love would not throw a pick in today's game, and boy, did I get some pushback on that one. You're going to jinx him. All this crap about how my post somehow was going to affect his play on the field. Well, it did not. So Jordan had himself a pretty clean game today outside of that throw to Christian Watson where the defensive back pretty much dropped the pick. But yes, Jordan did not throw a pick for the first time in a game this year. Hopefully that is a sign of things to come moving forward, and I think it will be. I just got to speak that stuff into existence like I did yesterday. So Bears everything in the house. My guy, you look like a short hair Matt LaFleur. Hey, I'll take that as a compliment. Appreciate you hopping in. Bears everything. Guy I've chatted with for quite some time over the years. Some good smack talk in the DMs, but all in all, keeping it friendly. I appreciate you hopping in the chat. Your Bears, man. Another tough one today. We won't talk about last week, but another tough one today. I was a big Bears fan today, hoping you guys could get the W against the Vikes. Did not happen, but hey, Caleb Williams looking pretty good. I'm reluctant to say that, but man, looking pretty good. You guys got yourself a solid quarterback and probably your franchise quarterback, right? At least from my perspective, he looks pretty dang good out there, especially being a rookie. So, Bears everything. Thank you for hopping in the chat. We got the op in the house. Tyler, Josh Jacobs is my father. He went off today, didn't he? Pretty much carried our offense. And the offense did kind of stutter a little bit in the second half. Back-to-back 3-and-outs. Tough to see when you want to slam the door shut. But all in all, got the job done. 38 points. You love to see it. All right. That is going to do it. One more here. Aaron, those 3 deep balls before the half were interesting. Why not keep the drive going and get possibly 3 out of it? I was so frustrated watching that. The drop bomb to Christian, and then we still have 2 timeouts left. Plenty of time to get another 10, 20 yards to get into field goal range. And then, yeah, you throw another deep bomb to, I think it was Bo Melton, and then I think another one maybe to Christian Watson, if I remember correctly. But 3 straight bombs and nothing. And, yeah, that was rough. Hopefully, situational football, hopefully they can learn from that one. So, all right, guys, that is going to do it for me today as far as the show goes. But as far as you know, the content never stops. I'm always posting anything Packers related all day long. So be sure to be following at GBP Daily on every social platform. If you are not already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It would mean a ton. I will be back and at it again tomorrow in less than 12 hours. So I look forward to seeing you then. And until then, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the win today. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you.